My own Squid Game. You are tasked with juggling. This. I should listen to that anyway. Good afternoon. I'm trying to find some better lighting for y'all because it's pretty bright outside. Welcome to a new weekly vlog. I hope everyone is having a great day whenever you are watching this. So it is Saturday. It is pretty late though. It is, if you can see it, 6:32. So I'm not necessarily getting my day started late. Whatever it was. So Squid Game came out on Friday, but I was out and about on Friday. If you've seen last week's vlog, you would know exactly what I'm talking about with my out and about isms. But anyway, so I was unable to binge watch Squid Game on Friday, and so today I told Rocky we are binge watching Squid Game. We're doing it today. And I started editing last week's vlog, but he came downstairs this morning and was like, are we doing this? Okay, let's do it. So we started watching it, and we literally binge watched it. I forgot what time we started, but we finished like at 6 or so o'clock. Well, almost 6 o'clock. And so the kids' sleep pattern is kind of off too, so they got up late. So fast forward to here. I am now at the store because I'm going to go ahead and get some stuff. I want to make some burgers, but I just want to add like some tomatoes and things like that to the burgers. And I was craving onion rings. I haven't had onion rings in so long. I don't know if I can. I mean, I probably can have them. I just probably got to chew on this side because I have power chains and on my top teeth up here. And last night when I was out eating, we went to Mona. I don't know when it happened when I was eating, but when it happened, one of the power chains jumped off of the back tooth that it was on. So it's on 3 teeth. It jumped off the back tooth, and so that back tooth is kind of sensitive because there was a whole bunch of tension there, and now it's not. And so I think I'm still going to tell the orthodontist, because I don't know if they want to hook it back there or if they want to leave it alone until my next visit. But every single time something happens, I say this, right? And then they tell me to come in on Friday, okay? So what would be the point of me coming in? I don't know. Listen, they can put the power chain back on it, and if they tell me how to put the power chain back on it by myself, because it's like a strong rubber band, if they can tell me and assure me I'm gonna be all right, then I could probably get the tools or do whatever I need to do to put it back on that tooth, and then I don't have to go to the appointment, okay? But that's probably not how it's going to work, because it's just not how it works with my orthodontist. But anyway, so that is what's going on right now. So I'm going to go in the store. I'm going to get buns, because we already have the burgers at home. So I'm going to get buns. I want to get some steak fries if they don't have these onion rings. But I only like, and I'm gonna show y'all, I don't like the onion rings that they do at the restaurants where it's all thick and all. No, I like the processed onion rings. I haven't had processed onion rings in a while, so we'll see if they have processed. Oh, shizzle pops. Let's see if they have processed onion rings, and if they don't have processed onion rings, oh my god, this thing for my camera fell down here. It can't be that far. Here it is. Weird. I don't know exactly where it is. Oh no. Anyway, I'll get it because it can't be there for it. If they don't have processed onion rings, and I'm just, like I said, going to get steak fries, I have to get cheese. I'm thinking about cheddar cheese. I'm going to get some, like I said, buns. I have to get ketchup. So I got to get a couple things in preparation for dinner tonight. And then I have a lot of time to finish editing last week's vlog. And then I am going to finish the day watching movies with Rocky, because Friday, you know, that's our dinner date night, but I went out. So today is like, I have to make all that up. I have to make all of that up. So I'm gonna finish making all of that up, the rest of that up today. So that's the plan. Alright, so here's what I got. I got these buns right here. The Pop-Tarts are on sale, so I got those. I got a tomato. I got some oil. Something for the kids to and Rocky wash up with. Some lunch meat and cheese. I got some hand soap, and I got a couple things in here. I got some pizzas, some fries, and cereal and juices, and I got that ketchup too. Yep. Here's the thing, these stores are so expensive nowadays, but I'm actually quite happy with what we got, and I spent about $88 in the store. So, and that's a lot of stuff. If I bought the same amount from Acme, this would be $200. So, I'm really good. I'm really glad with what we got today. Sunday. Hello. So I have been just in editing food all day long. I have been editing different type of videos all day long. Of course, the vlog, last week's vlog is up. Boom. Then I edited the video from when I went out over on Friday with my friends to Mona Center City. So my review of that restaurant is now up. And then I did an outfit of the day. So I uploaded I uploaded my outfit of the day to Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I uploaded my vlog to YouTube. I uploaded the restaurant review to TikTok, but I'm holding on to that because I have 2 more videos that I filmed that I want to use from Mona to do things, and I don't want all of my videos to be all Mona. So one of the videos is going to be what we're having for dinner tonight. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll tell you later once Rocky tells me again, because all of this I don't know what he's making. I'm just eating. Okay, what am I eating? Is this edible? Okay, that's it. Because I don't know what none of this stuff is called. So I'll write it down or something. I'll try to remember to write it down or something so y'all know what it's called, what he's making. But that's going to be the video that I upload like tomorrow or something to YouTube and Instagram. I have other things that I could upload to Instagram. The crazy thing about what's going on now with me and my creativity and thinking about certain things to upload and what to do, like, for whatever reason, it's just flowing. And before, it used to be really scripted and it has to be this, even a calendar, so much so that I had a calendar. Like, I'm going to do this video next and then this video next. Like, it's not even happening like that anymore. Like, it's just vibes. It's literally just vibes, what's happening, the natural flow of every single thing, and then the editing, the bop comes out when I edit. And it feels really nice to really feel free creatively, and my visual take on what is happening around me, what's going on, or what I'm experiencing. So it's really, it feels really good to do all of those things and be living in those moments, reliving those moments when I edit it, and getting the right angles or the right shots of those moments that look really nice for everybody involved, and, you know, everything and everywhere. So I'm having such a great time with it. I have so many videos that I just want to do. Like, I want to do a favorites video again. I don't think people do that, but I think that that's I think people want to know about different products, maybe even in a long form or short form. Like, they want to know, and you know, I want to do one of those videos again. Not a monthly favorites, that's too much in the past, that's too much of a blast in the past, but I want to do that stuff again, like quick form and long form. Like, I want to do this stuff. Like, I still owe the braces video, like which I was debating on not doing the right thing with this power chain and just seeing if I can just put it on here. The last thing I need to do is do anything that messes up the progress that I've already made with these darn braces. So I told him, hey, what should I do? I would really hope that you tell me to leave it alone until I come back, but you tell me what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, I'll get that message Monday morning. Something's always happening on a Friday. You know, I know there's patterns and things, right? Something is always happening on a Friday that impacts my braces the next day, or that same day, and then I have to tell them over the weekend, this is what happened to me, and then I won't see them until the next Friday. That's just the pattern. Look at the vlogs. Look at the past vlogs. You'll see what I'm talking about. Happened 3 times at least. Has to be 3 times at least. Anyway, I'm going to get myself together for dinner so I can eat whatever he's making. I don't know. It's chicken. There's prosciutto. Okay, I did good with the prosciutto, right? There's chicken. There's prosciutto. I don't know what I don't know. You'll see it with me, and we'll learn together whatever it is that he's making. And yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright, so dinner was great, but we have to make things that the kids enjoy. The kids do not have a refined, refined palate like we do. I still don't know what that thing is called with Rocky made. It'll be under it. I wrote it down somewhere. I don't know what it is right now, but I definitely wrote it down somewhere. But anyway, so I'm checking in because I want to talk about what I'm looking forward to this week, and I also wanted to share a conversation that I had actually with ChatGPT regarding Squid Game. Now, so let me tell you what I'm looking forward to this week, and then I'm gonna tell you why I had this conversation with ChatGPT about Squid Game. So this week I'm back on my regularly scheduled things with Pilates. So I do have Pilates on Wednesday that I am looking forward to, but also on Friday is Independence Day. So one of my friends is having a cookout, so I plan to just show up because I know Rocky is going to be cooking on Friday. I don't know if he's grilling specifically anything for everyone, because I know Friday night is typically our night, and then he may do something on Saturday. I'm not entirely sure what he's planning on doing. We shall see, but I am looking forward to Friday. Of course, I'm off work Friday, so of course I'm looking forward to that. Of course. Nothing else really is going on this week, but we shall see. But so I'm playing around with my hair. So I had a conversation with ChatGPT regarding Squid Game. Yes, everyone can see you. Say hello to the vlog, Isaiah, and step off. Thank you. So I had a conversation with ChatGPT about Squid Game because I told you guys that me and Rocky watched the whole thing yesterday, like from beginning to end, like the whole thing yesterday. And there were so many different things that I noticed about it. Now, here's your warning, okay? Now this vlog will be out a whole week later, so my hope is that you've watched it by now, or you can skip over this part of the vlog Maybe I'll have a timestamp in the comment, not in the comments, in the description for the spoiler area for this, but I have to get this off my chest, okay? In a nutshell, something absurd happens in Squid Game regarding a baby, okay? In the Squid Game. And nothing grotesque, nothing super sinister directly happens to the baby, but the absurdity of the baby in the Squid Game. And I have yet to see any comments regarding the absurdity of the baby in the Squid Game. The comments I'm looking or was hoping to see was, why is the baby in the game? Why would they do that? Netflix needs to cease and desist and da 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 da. Those are the type of comments that I thought that I was going to see from the moment in time in the show when the VIPs were talking about adding this baby, and you know, the things that they were saying as they're discussing adding the baby, and you know, are the same thing that's happening in my mind when I'm like, oh my god, they're really gonna add this baby. Before I continue, I've seen commentary about the VIPs and their horrible acting. It is on purpose. I believe that it's on purpose because it makes you cringe. And the point in the commentary for Squid Game is supposed to get a reaction out of you. It's supposed to make you cringe. It's supposed to make you question, why are you watching this? And the cringy acting for the VIPs probably 100% made everybody feel that way when they were watching it, because that is what I'm seeing online, and I think it's by design. It's what is supposed to happen. But anyway, so my conversation with ChatGPT regarding Squid Game was specifically about the baby and the absurdity of the baby being in the game. First thing I said to ChatGPT, first of all, ChatGPT didn't even know that Squid Game was out, the Squid Game 3. When I first started talking to it, it said, oh, well, there's only Squid Game 1, we can talk about it. I said, Squid Game 2 already happened, and Squid Game 3 came out 6/27/2025. It had to do a search. So ChatGPT did not know that Squid Game was out. I told ChatGPT that Squid Game was out. So if anybody looks at this and is using ChatGPT for Squid Game, it did not know until I told it. So if you're talking to it about Squid Game, just know I told it. It was me. I told it about Squid Game. Anyway. So we had a long conversation about, hold on, let me scroll up. Again, like I said, we talked about the baby, and I said the baby because the general synopsis of what the baby represents is hope, blah blah blah. Children in movies always represent hope and the feeling that humanity will really understand like what's at stake. That's what children always represent. But I think this baby in Squid Game represented even more. I thought about like immigration. I thought about pro-life things, those topics. I'm not going into detail on them. I'm just saying it reminded me of those things. That's it. That's all you're getting out of me. And it agreed with me, and it talked about more things related to the baby in relation to what I mentioned. The baby inability to make decisions, the baby's inability to do anything for itself, but it's still a participant in the game. Like, come on, think of any parallel related to children and their inability to do things and have access to things and make decisions on top of real world things that are going on that affect them, you know. So we talked about that. We talked about how, as the audience, not talking about the absurdity of the baby being in a game is a reflection of us, and is what the show is trying to throw the mirror in our face to say, like, why aren't y'all talking about this? Like, where the VIPs banter about adding the baby. I'm pretty certain that someone who's watching my vlog right now, who watched Squid Game, one of the comments that these VIPs said regarding this baby and adding the baby to the games, one of those comments did pop in your brain. I'm 100% certain that it did, because I know it did for me. And that was the point, for you to be able to see the absurdity. But what turned into absurdity was like, oh yeah, put the baby in the game, let's see what happens next. You know what I mean? And then we're still watching to see what happens to this baby. You know, I was telling ChatGPT that I see the similarities between the way Squid Game, the later seasons of Squid Game, was written in comparison to The Matrix Resurrections. The Matrix Resurrections was a direct slap in the face to Warner Brothers about, and the audience really, about wanting more of The Matrix when the original story was told, and people had issues with how the original story ended. So why are we doing this? You know, why are we doing this? And you know, with Squid Game, it's like, okay, the original story was what it was, but people wanted more. Society made this part of pop culture at this point. The reality show and the YouTubers doing the parodies and the merch. I even told ChatGPT, I said, I wouldn't be shocked if Spirit Halloween or some Halloween store, or even Amazon or whatever, has player 222 baby merch for Halloween. Wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't shock me. And don't say that you did it because I said it. Don't blame me. I'm just saying. I even asked ChatGPT, I said, the bottle warmer, is that available online, like right now? Is that on somebody's baby registry right now? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. This whole show is all about this, and how we make a spectacle, or that we accept certain things on a grander scale, and we're numb and desensitized to certain things on a grander scale. And I find shows and movies like that very fascinating, because for me, it places a mirror on my moral compass. It makes me rethink how I see things and how I view the world, and it shapes how I act and show up in the world, in the spaces that I show up in. We talked about even the VIPs participating when we first see them. Like, to me, it's a direct correlation with people going and on YouTube and whoever is doing these parodies, and you know, we're having a live Squid Game, and this is the prize money, like the spectacle that it has become in pop culture at this time, you know. But the worst part about it is, I'm able to talk to you about this because I watched it, so I'm there too. It's so fascinating to me how certain movies, and when these writers are so smart and crafty and calculated by how they introduce these tropes to you, and some people are just watching this, but some people are seeing the deeper message inside these shows, and it's helping them shape the person that they are, like I said, as they show up in the world. So I found the conversation quite fascinating with ChatGPT, comparing it, and we even talked about the front man and my feelings regarding the front man. And I'm like, well, you know, if you are on social media, there was a whole bunch of, I found it funny, things related to Gihan and Inho and their friendship, or whatever people were insinuating online. But anyway, and it made me feel like there was hope for Inho to change. And the reality sometimes is, people can be placed in situations in which their moral compass is going off. I need to do this or that. And you can even work to try to influence that. Gihan was doing that indirectly. He didn't really know. But it's up to the people to want to change. And you can't control that. It is Monday. Monday. So, done work. So, I haven't made this TikTok yet for the Squid Game. I like to do sometimes my TikToks at lunch, but that's not what happened today. But I'll probably be doing this TikTok when I get home or something. I still got a couple of videos I needed to edit, so I definitely want to do the Squid Game. I guess I'm going to just be regular or whatever. It kind of organized my thoughts from yesterday, pretty much what I said yesterday. I don't want it to be a whole 10 minutes like it was yesterday, but we'll see how I can chop it up or whatever it is. So yeah, I want to do that. I'm really excited to do that TikTok, because I'm starting to see things trickle in on Twitter regarding Squid Game and some people's thoughts surrounding Squid Game. So I'm really interested to look at those things and talk about it. Oh, I might make a burger and fries for dinner tonight. I'm thinking about it. Like, I still have burger buns left, and I got those steak fries that were absolutely delicious. So we're probably going to have a burger today for lunch or dinner or whatever. I'm really excited about that. So, and it rained really hard today, but my car, there's a bird poop stain on my car, right? That just is undefeated. And so I definitely have to take the car to get washed pretty soon, or maybe just chalk it up and spend some self-care time washing the car with the kids at my grandmother's house. I don't know, but something got to give with this car, because it's that bird poop is just not giving up. This bird poop is undefeated. It rained real hard. It was like a bird poop still on the damn car. Like that's some powerful. Anyway, let me go ahead and, I don't know who called me. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't know who called me. They wanted to leave a message. One message. Let me get on home. Back home.
I just want to say,
Chilling with the Zay. Alright, listen. He wants to show y'all this egg. I don't know. Look here, show the vlog this egg. Hurry up. That's the egg. These are from the eggs that I had for yeah, the Easter eggs. I had found them.
It's a multi.
I was looking for something else and then I found them. So now he's making all of these concoction. Egg concoctions.
Now if you have a favorite treat, you could just put it in there.
Okay.
Whichever one you want.
What are you trying to sell this?
No.
This is not sponsored. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not going to be sold.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I'm going to create more every Easter.
Okay. Thank you. I finished. Yes.
So when I create more every Easter, then I can sell them.
Okay.
And get cash. Then I can buy stuff.
He's trying to get cash for
then
his
I can
eggs.
buy stuff.
Remember, I got those eggs from the dollar store. So he's trying to resell the dollar store eggs.
I was looking for like bendable pieces from Lego sets.
You have to keep looking, because I don't know what it is.
I was looking and I found a really cool Lego set. But I do know how to build it. But it's from like, what's that company that has like the first letter is green, the next letter is red, the next letter I think is orange, and the last letter is blue. Like Google, like the Google symbol.
And so, goodbye, Isaiah. Thank you so much.
Can we
I will see.
Mom, please, can we write down Lego?
I will see what's going on with this Google Lego set.
No.
Which you can buy. You can go to Google Shopping and buy things. Like, I bought a Christmas tree from Google Shopping before.
I think I can search it up on my tablet.
Sure. I finished my Squid Game video, okay, and it's uploaded to TikTok. It is like 6 minutes long, okay. debating or uploading it on the channel, but I don't know if it's, I don't know, I want my channel to stay beauty and lifestyle and all of this other stuff. So, and I'm not really ready to like dibble and dabble in a my thoughts of what I've been thinking kind of situation related to shows and stuff, because I don't watch a lot of shows. The only thing I like watching things that make you think, social commentary, things that are reflective, make you reflect on yourself. Those are the type of things that I like to watch. I don't watch Real Housewives. I don't watch none of that stuff. But anyway, so, but I'm not ready to just devote my channel or a channel to that. It's too much. Not ready yet. Maybe, okay, maybe, because I crave, like,
I'm still looking, okay?
Sure,
Keep
you
the
can
vlog
see
up.
me, sure.
Keep the vlog on.
Keep the vlog up. I have to keep talking to y'all, right? Until he get himself together to show y'all what he's trying to get me to buy, and maybe he try and have y'all assist with sympathy for me to buy this for him anyway. I crave like intellectual conversations. Now I'm not going to know every proper term for different things, or in 1965 this happened. I'm not that person, but I know right is right and wrong is wrong, and I know how to pick out patterns, and I know generally like to have an emotionally intelligent conversation regarding what shows and books or whatever is trying to convey to the audience, to make you think about with yourself. And I would love to have a branch of my channel where there's a space created for individuals like me who like to have those type of conversations.
It was an eBay Lego set.
Oh, it's an eBay Lego set. Okay.
I think we went to eBay before.
I've never shopped at eBay before. I've never shopped at eBay before in my entire life. Anyway, so okay, go ahead, keep that webpage up, and then I will come and take a look at it after I'm done. Okay, great. I will
Can
come
I
and
just
take.
stand here while I sit?
Sure, D&D. Thank you. So, I would love to branch out my channel and do something like that, because I think that I did not say D&D, because I would love to do something like that and have a space where intellectual conversations can just flow.
This one is costing $6.90.
Okay, thank
What
you.
does $6.90 mean? Like
$6.90.
Can't we just buy that?
Do you know what it means to buy something online? Because I can't put the money, the cash, inside your tablet, and then the toy comes out your
No,
tablet.
I mean like, don't they just drive to our house?
Anyway, no they don't. Goodbye, Isaiah. We will have this conversation when I'm done talking to the vlog. Goodbye. Bye. Do you know how many Legos are all over my house all the time? I step on Legos all the time. All the time. There's Legos everywhere. There's all these little men and things like that he creates all day long. Everywhere in my house. Okay? And he wants another Lego set? Absolutely not. Not interested. Anyway, so, yeah. So, maybe one day, maybe I'll manifest, I manifest being able to have a separate channel space that is dedicated towards talking about intellectual things and expanding on intellectual topics and tropes in movies and in other type of media, so people can feel seen, their ideas heard, and we can have a general and reflective discussion about life and self-awareness and emotional intelligence, and how those things that we see in media can impact our lives, and what we can do to change the impact that it's trying to have on us. That's what I manifest. So hopefully something like that can come to fruition. That could be something very interesting, even a podcast. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. All of that is being manifested. So. Tuna. Wow. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday. So I am on my lunch break. I had to get water because as y'all saw this morning, I forgot my water. So I had to go to Wawa and get some water. But then I also got a chicken salad sandwich. So I really wanted a tuna sandwich, okay? They didn't have tuna, and I had to like double check, like, wait, am I missing something? Because sometimes I could just miss things, you know what I'm saying? They did not have tuna. I'm real upset about this because I really wanted some tuna to break up the chicken salad that I had yesterday, but no matter, we got a chicken salad sandwich, and I got a compliment on my outfit today, and I was like, oh, thank you, oh, thank you. So, yeah. So I posted my TikTok for Squid Game, and so I got a comment on it, okay? So I'm getting likes on it, whatever. But it is a little bit long, okay? Because I really wanted to talk about what I observed. And it is for the thinkers out there, okay? Because sometimes we can watch shows at the surface level. It's really for the thinkers out there. I'm really considering now posting it on YouTube, just the way it is. Like that Tabitha lady just posts videos that's like, you know, like this all the time. Why can't I? I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. But the comment said that too analytical. That's what it said. Too analytical. The only weird thing was about the baby. That's what I meant when I was saying what I said. So pretty much my video was what I said earlier in the vlog. And that's what I was trying to allude to, the absurdity of the baby being in the show. Notice something. We've never ever been told in the second Squid Game or in the third Squid Game how far along player 222 was in her pregnancy until she was having a baby. Okay? And that's, again, to me, what I feel is part of the absurdity. It's supposed to make you be like, that's stupid. You're supposed to say that. Like, you're supposed to feel like this. You're supposed to me, equate the baby to insert real world issue here and say, why is this happening right now? This don't need to happen, right? So we can control some of this stuff. This don't need to happen. But yeah, so I responded to the comment pretty much with that, saying we didn't know how far along she was, blah, 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 to support what I was trying to talk about, which was, again, the absurdity of the baby being in the games. So this vlog is already going to be titled Squid Game Through and Through or something like that. So that way, whoever is going to be watching this vlog understands that I'm going to be talking about Squid Game 3, and there will be spoilers because I've already spoiled a whole bunch of stuff. And it's only Tuesday. Well, not Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. So yeah, that's what is going to happen. I really hope that that post gets engagement from people who think, and even from some people that said I overthink Squid Game. I want them to comment. I want them to like, because remember, good or bad, okay? First of all, you need to know good and bad will happen when you post things, okay? Good or bad, comments are extremely intentional. Likes, not so much to me. Put a little star next to that. But comments are extremely intentional because you have to either type on your phone or type on your computer or your tablet, whatever device you are using, the thoughts that you are thinking about the post after you have seen it. And so, whether the comment is good or bad, you should want them, okay? It means that someone is engaging in your content, okay? Keep that in mind, because I know sometimes comments can be very harsh and very rude. I got a comment before on something that was like, well, why would you say that? But instead of like saying, well, why would you say that, I said, thanks for watching. That's my comment when there's certain things that happen in the comments. I prefer the engagement. So if you're commenting and being very intentional about what you're saying, you are engaging. And the algorithms knows that it is meaningful and thoughtful engagement either way, because you were intentional about what you said when you commented. Keep that in mind when you see comments, even if the comments seem rude or disrespectful, the algorithm sees it as engagement. Shrug it off, and of course keep posting, okay? Keep posting. Oh wow, my camera been on all the time. Hello, it is Wednesday. I just be doing a poor job with this camera. I am outside of Pilates. I will be going in there shortly. I only got a couple minutes left. Let me make sure this, I want to show you what time it is. I only got a couple minutes left. Got 2 minutes. I wanted to chomp on this little cookie real quick to give me some quick energy so I can get up in there and yeah, let's do this. Pilates. I'm so glad to be back at Pilates. Alright, out of Pilates. This is the glow that I'm used to, okay? Not that extra sweaty foolishness. Anyway, so, but real quick, before I have to charge this camera when I get home. So, the Philly Union of city workers who pick up the trash and 911 operators and all of that stuff, they on strike right now. So, that's not funny, but, I saw a TikTok earlier. Some man was driving to Center City, it probably was fake, driving to Center City to put the trash at City Hall, his trash at City Hall. He was cussing out Sherelle Parker. He was cussing everybody out, right? But in the background, they were playing Cowboy Carter. And I'm like, not the Cowboy Carter in the background. Like, it wasn't American Requiem, but I mean, you would have sealed the deal with all the vibes if they had did that. But anyway, so someone else noticed it, and I commented on their comment. They said the Beyonce in the background was taking me out. So I commented Philadelphia Requiem. Don't you know this comment is getting likes? Like, that is so silly. Like, people are not happy about this trash strike stuff. We got a plan to help my grandmother with her trash, and we're trying to minimize the amount of trash that we are accumulating, so Rocky doesn't have to drive all over the city with trashy car. But then when people are going to these trash dump sites, like, they're taking some heat. Like, this is crazy. So now I'm gonna keep y'all posted on how we are taking this trash stuff in my household. But it's just, I just feel like it's absolutely crazy that there's just not going to be any trash pickup in Philadelphia. And it's a good time for the hustlers, okay? Please, I've seen that video too about people being hustlers. Oh, I'll take a trash. Imagine the hustle. It defeats the purpose, but there's always a workaround to certain things. There's always going to be a workaround, and there's always going to be somebody on the side trying to hustle to make some money off of a situation similar to this. That is life. That is just what happens. It's just what happens. So, let me back on my salty. We're getting this. Let's be back on the salty. Good afternoon. It's Thursday. I was gonna say it's Friday, but it feels so much like a Friday, but it's really a Thursday. Y'all know where I'm at. So I've noticed something, and I will notice it in editing, but I definitely noticed something with this week's vlog. This week's vlog, I'm not going to say it's been difficult to film this week. This week, well, every single time I have a week of transition. Okay, what is going on right here? Hold on, actually, wait a minute. This is part of the, what the flip is going on right here? I gotta get that, look at that, look. Don't you hate when your edge control, like, does this, like, what the flip? And do you know what's funny? The edge control that I use claims to not do this. Here is the evidence of this happening. This happened, and it distracted me so much from the point that I wanted to make with y'all. Dust it all away. I don't know. We'll figure it out when I get home. The majority of it's going. Look at that. Just a mess. Anyway, let's hope that that's a little bit. Let's zhuzh it up. Zhuzh it up. Okay. All right. Before I got back to where I was before I got distracted. Every time I have a week of transition or a season of transition, like, I am just not all the way there, and it takes a whole bunch of energy to, like, it takes so much energy to bring my mind and my body to a space where I am functioning in this transition or in this change, it takes and requires from me so much energy. And Pilates last night was really great. It was really refreshing. It was really eye-opening, but the class happened so fast that the normal things that I do, like when it's time to rest and relax or whatever, I didn't feel like I had enough time to do. Like, it was just so much. It was like, get your butt right, get your legs right, get your arms right. My arms is killing me. I love my strength though. I love that how I can just go back to Pilates and then feel great and feel regular. Okay, that's coded. But yeah, Pilates definitely helped me in many, many more ways than one. But anyway, so it takes a lot for me to get with the program, with these transitions, and I am so beeping tired of all of these transitions. So y'all caught me in a moment. I'm going to have a mini rant. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired of all these transitions. I am tired of having to modify and edit and all of that and then restructure. I'm so tired because although the need to do this is highly predictable, it requires so much energy. I'm now coming to the realization in my mental space where I understand that there's things that I can't control and stuff like that, but I'm going to control the controllables. I am now in a space where I am ready to control the controllables. The controllables are the space and the time and the access that people may have to me, my abilities, my knowledge, to preserve my peace so I can show up in the spaces and the times where it truly matters as at 90%, 95% something, okay? That's what I want. That is what I'm manifesting for myself, because let me tell you, the amount of jump rope challenge one, do y'all I guess it's relevant to the Squid Game, my own Squid Game. What's my number? Let's see what my number is. What you think my number is? Comment below what number I am in my personal Squid Game if you get to this point in the vlog. Let me just be player 222, just for the heck of it, for considering. Player 222, you are tasked with juggling this. I should listen to that. Anyway. You are tasked with juggling all of these things, and you have to do it in 24 hours, or you will be eliminated. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. And when I don't get it done, when I don't show up, when I just can't. It feels like, sometimes it feels like, dang, but I could have. But I honestly can't. And I gotta control the controllables. I have to control the controllables. I'm no longer concerned with things that I can't control. That's been shaken off of me, which is great. But it gets deeper. It gets even deeper. And so to address these gaps or the energy levels that I need to rise to the occasion, I black out. And I come home and I attempt to eat, and then I'm gone. I'm gone for the night. And ain't nothing that I can do to stop it. It's uncontrollable. I control the controllable, so I can't stay up. I'm gone, okay? And this is my body's response. I can't control it. It ain't personal to nobody. If I don't respond to your text message, if I don't do this or that, the third, it ain't personal. For me, it's business, and it's the part of the cost of goods sold, I guess. I don't know, I guess that's just the cost. The revenue is, look, sorry. So I went to school and I learned a lot in accounting. Absolutely loved accounting. Never did anything with it, but the analytical part of it, of this versus that, or this or that, definitely resonates with me in my waking life, in my personal life, in my work life, and in my home life when I'm doing things. The revenue is the immediate, what you get immediately when you resolve something, when you accomplish something. Of course, the cost of the goods sold, or the cost, is the stress, the anxiety, tiredness, doubt, worry, insecurity, the ignoring of yourself and what you need. Okay? That's what it is. So then the profit, your gross profit, or your gross profit measures that trade-off. And then there might be other things that is on your balance sheet. There may be other things on your balance sheet to help you balance it all out. And the goal is hopefully to be in the Black Friday. The goal is to be in the black, not in the red. But let me tell you, I'm about 99 cents away from red. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. That was really kind of like, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. And I need to rest. I need to control the controllables so I can stay in the black. If not, I will be in the red. I'll be in the red. And I don't want to go there. They has the gym still today. Also, I want to say that I've really been thinking about their summer and things that they've been doing or not doing, and the things that we can be doing as a family, or the kind of the activities that we can have them doing in the summer to keep them engaged with summer things, including reading and, you know, still learning. So Elijah goes swimming, and one of the perks from the swimming is a family swim. So I am manifesting this too, to hold myself accountable. Every Sunday, unless they don't want to go, I want to take them swimming so they can go in and have something to look forward to every Sunday. And the time, it's like an hour and a half that they spend in the pool, I'm going to use it to do something productive for myself, whether it's social media, whether it's a project that I'm working on. I'm going to use that time to be productive for myself. So we're manifesting that, and we're doing it. That's what's happening. Me and Rocky are thinking about other things that we can do with the kids, but no, I'm doing it. I need to be as close to Black Friday or Black Friday. Black Friday helps get to Black Friday, to stay at Black Friday. I need to make these things very intentional for spending time with my family this summer in the most affordable ways possible. You know, even if it's to take them a Five Below, because they love Five Below. So I'm manifesting that. Hold me accountable. I'm holding myself accountable. I'm holding you accountable, Jasmine. This is what you said you was going to do. You better do it. afternoon. It is Friday. 4th of July. Friday. Come, don't y'all don't remember the young girl who made the Friday song? I have a friend who, she's the one who told me about the song, I believe. You can comment below if you watch it, let me know if I'm wrong. But I believe she told me about the song. And then I became obsessed with the song. I was singing it to her. Will you stop singing it to me? I did stop singing it to her, but now I'm singing it to y'all. So, but yeah, anyway. Friday, 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Okay. I am curious about what's going to happen with the 4th of July trash because of this trash strike. But, whatever. So, me and the boys, we have been invited to a cookout, so I'm going to be going to this cookout with one of my friends. Well, not with, it's one of my friends' cookout, so I am going to be going. And I'm not going to put on makeup, but I'm going to put a little bit of makeup on. Yes. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to be putting on a tiny bit of makeup. So I decided to pop out this baby. It is now time to pop this out. Okay, so this is the Fenty Skin Tinted Moisturizer. I love this tinted moisturizer. It is amazing. I got it last year. As soon as I saw all the hype and craze about it, I said, oh, I have to get this because I do need something for the summertime when I want to be a little bit made up, but not all of that heavy makeup. And this is the perfect event for that, or like if I'm going to work, you know, something perfect. What I love about it is it's not too heavy, it's not going to transfer. And what I like to do is I mix these three things together. I'm holding two things, I know. I mix these two things and my Fenty primer together.
Sure thing.
And then I dab it all over my face. That's my lotion. Alright, so that's enough. Did you pour some in your hand?
No, just water.
Okay, so pour a little bit of that in your hand. You can mix it with that other stuff. That's fine. You can pour a little bit. Please, oh my God, save us. Whoa, no. Pour a little bit in your hand. Thank you. Boom, that's enough. And then you can get that other stuff. Go ahead, you can get that other stuff.
Did I just put this in my hair now?
Get the other stuff and you can mix it together and put it in your hair. Hurry up, because it's kind of liquidy.
I need it.
Well, get it. Where is it?
It's in the bathroom.
Okay, just put that in your hair then. Oh my God.
Now what do I do? Because the other thing's in the bathroom too.
Oh my God. I'll do the mother thing. It's me. I'm not. 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 Here. Don't worry. Whatever happened there will be in the vlog. Whatever y'all saw him do, I don't know. I'm gonna look at it when I edit this thing. But anyway, so I mixed those three things together to I'm gonna see what he did in the vlog because I'm sure he did.
I'm serious.
I'm sure he did something. Anyway, yeah, because he was in the vlog. His foot hurts because he was in the vlog. Anyway, so I'm gonna wear that, and then the fragrance of the day is going to be this. I have absolutely been enjoying this. Like, it's light enough. It's not crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. So we're going to get this combo done. Let's do it right now. So I'm going to put some of my moisturizer on first. All over, not just the top. Everywhere. Everywhere in your hair. Everywhere in your hair. Everywhere in your hair. Everywhere. Oh, he's trying to take my camera. Anyway, so I got a little bit of this. And let me put some primer on here. Matter of fact, I don't know. I'm going to put some primer in here. This is a moisturizer, so I got this. I got 2 and 2. Can you see that? 2 and 2. And now we're going to do about 4. Okay? 2, 2, and 4. So we got that all together. We can mix it together. I like to mix it together with my beauty blender. I'm just not doing a good job with these beauty blenders. I just can't. We'll mix all of that together. Boom. Okay? And then you just put it on your face. So I'm gonna use this mirror with my little light. Normally I don't put my makeup on while my clothes are on, but this is a tinted moisturizer, so I'm not really concerned. I think I'm going to use my Morphe setting spray as well because I don't feel like the Morphe setting spray is like as powerful as the other stuff. So yeah, that's it so far. And so I'm going to do the rest of my stuff, and then I'll come back on camera when I'm all ready. But look how that looks. Wonderful. Just enough. So BRB. Alrighty, this is what it looks like. Okay, you'll see it better out in the word or whatever. So okay, so now I'm going to fix up my hair. I need a comb because yesterday the stupid edge control was acting a fool, and so I'm gonna fix it. Part of the reason was I just been putting it on and like not really doing what I was supposed to do, like to lay it down. That's my fault. So I'm going to do that today. I love doing flexi rods on my hair. It's just easy. Don't have to think about it. So that's why I have 3 setting sprays. So I have a Morphe one that was pretty much gifted to me. I have my all-nighter, which now that I'm lifting it up, it's like kind of running out. But I also have this, and so I absolutely love this. Okay, I don't use it because I feel like, to me, I feel like it should be used like you need your makeup to last like hours and hours. I do this for hours. Yes, that's the type of setting spray I feel like that is. And because I'm not really in situations in which I need my makeup to last hours and hours, I don't use it. So it's like a backup. The backup, you know what I mean? So when I run out of my all-nighter. So this is from, what's that place called? From Urban Decay. So but anyway, so alright, so here we go. Here is the hair the way it is, and I'm going to fix it up a little bit, the edges, my edges. Okay, I'm going to just comb that out, comb that foolishness out. Here he comes. Alrighty, where's your socks? Did you brush your teeth? Look, the brushing of the teeth must commence. I repeat, the brushing of the teeth must commence. I literally have to dictate what they do next so we can get ready to get out of here. We already are not getting out of here the time that I wanted to get out of here. And this was a culprit from yesterday. So I like this. It is very rare, but look what it claims. It says, if you can see this, no white residue. Y'all saw yesterday, right? Okay. Alright, watch out. Y'all are brush your teeth so we can leave. Brush your teeth so we can leave. Man, put this ice. Oh my god. Anyway. I'm gonna put this on.
What word is that?
And I'm gonna put my little glam thing on it to be laid to the side. I wanted to straighten that area again. I don't think that's required. So I'm just going to leave it.
Very similar to that.
Please brush your teeth. I put some on the top. Let's hope I don't get no white residue at the top. Now I like to use this brush because it's softer for my edges. So I just use that brush to brush around what's going on. Yeah, that's a lot better. See, it's not going to have that issue like I had the other day. And I'm going to do it the right way. I'm not going to do it the lazy way. Do it the right way. Lay my edges down. That looks a bazillion times better than it did yesterday.
You're not even eating any food. You're just picking up snacks.
This showing is so good. Salmon, fried rice. Oh, ooh. Well, I gotta eat that. But so it is much later. I didn't film too much of the barbecue or the cookout because it was kind of a nice intimate event, and I wanted to be respectful of the guests, to not be all vlog crazy. But we had a really good time. The food was delicious. The kids enjoyed themselves. They had a really good time. Just really enjoying this day off. You may hear some pop, 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 pop in the background because, you know, people like the fireworks on the 4th of July. So if you hear those pop, pop, pops, that's what that is. So, but anyway, so yeah, I wanted to make sure to check in and sign off for this week's vlog. This week I faced some challenges that really got me in my feelings this week, I guess. But today I'm just feeling so much better from all of that, of course, because I got some rest. But I didn't get up until 10 o'clock today. I was so happy. But anyway, so oh look, it's a whole 12 hours late. 12 hours later. Boom. Yeah, so I really enjoyed today. I got some things, a little bit of things done in the house with sorting of the clothes, and like I said, I got a lot of rest, and so it was a really good day, and I'm glad that I got to see my friend. I haven't seen her in...
Dad, I have a question.
Dad's not in here. I haven't seen her in like... It might have been 10 years.
Do you know me?
The friend that we saw today.
In
Wait.
10 years?
Oh my God. Looks like I have to be paying attention to children. Anyway, so let me get on out of here. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. Like I said, it's been quite a revelation of stress that I have been under through this week, through the transition that I had to go through this week. But we made it to the end of the week, and we just keep pushing. We just keep pushing through. But like I said, thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. I hope everyone is doing great, and again, thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it, and until next week, I'll see you. Bye.